and welcome to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, and tastes of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about my writer's life, anyway. Um, Smash the like button. No, I fucked it up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button and tap the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on one exciting freaking video. Confidence. Confidence. Boy, oh boy, do you need confidence if you're going to um, make it in this business on any level. Um, you got to believe in yourself. That's what I'm talking about, believing in yourself. But you can only believe in yourself if you practice your craft and you get better and you get better and you get better and you learn every day. I'm 58 years old and I'm still learning. Every day, I always um, read and or watch something that's going to teach me something. So I always make it a habit of learning something new every day. I don't always agree with some of the stuff that people preach and or teach. I know I'm a poet and I know it, but like a lot of people are into this crowdfunding thing, for instance, because they're saying it's a brand new way to. It's almost like a new bookstore in a way, and I agree. And a couple people have made like millions of dollars off of it, but a couple people making millions of dollars off of it doesn't sell me on that. Um, to me, there's a lot of luck involved with that. But there are people who make thousands of dollars a year doing it consistently. However, I've tried crowdfunding before, and it takes hours to set up a page and to do it right. And I've done like two of them or something, and it was crickets the whole time because I didn't do it right. And so finally, someone who does do them right all the time gave me some pointers, and my crowdfunding was all messed up. I just didn't know what I was doing. Plus, while you're doing it, you have to be giving out gifts. You have to be giving people their books, and that takes time, a lot of time. So for me, instead of crowdfunding for an hour a day, I can make as much money by doing what I love, which is writing, and that is freelance writing. So it's just no one said you have to do this. These are just suggestions. I also think and there's a lot of talk about like licensing products and licensing your books and all that sort of stuff, but that's easier said than done. But anyway, confidence. You still have to have confidence that you can produce a really good book at base, or a really good poem, or a really good short story, or a really good novella. You need the confidence. Otherwise, you'll find yourself paralyzed when you sit down in the morning and stare at your blank computer screen. You're going to be like, I can't do this, But if you have the confidence to do it, you can do it, and you can do it really well, and you can do it. You can be prolific at it as well. Now, that said, this is not to be confused with like godlike syndrome or being a narcissist where like I'm better than that person and nobody can touch me and all that sort of stuff, because there's a hell of a lot of people doing way better than I am. I'm the first to admit it. And there's a hell of a lot of writers who have more talent than I do. One of them comes to mind right away, Charlie Houston. I'm surprised this guy's not selling a kabillion books. That guy sent in. I'd love to sit down and have a drink with him someday, but he lives in California. Sentence for sentence, I think he's one of the best hard-boiled noir writers out there. Just one of the best. Anyway, for me, anyway, I wish I could write like him. I wish I could. He's got talent. And there's others, like Meg Abbott, terrific talent. you know, and I just, I revere these people. So it's good to have people, you want to emulate and you want to be as good as they are. And that, again, that takes practice, and practice brings on confidence. But don't be a narcissist. Don't be a jerk. I remember when I was back in the music business, like there were a lot of especially among drummers for some reason, it seemed like all the guitarists and stuff, they all supported each other, but there's only one drummer. You can have like 2 or 3 guitars in a band, or whatever, but there's only one drummer, and so like we all like felt like we were competing against each other. Kind of feels that way in the writing industry too. Like we all feel like there's just like one reader, and like we're all trying to grab the attention of that one reader. It's bizarre. I dated a woman who was a visual artist for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years, and they all seemed to support one another. Like really, like they all went out to dinner together. They went for drinks together. They helped each other. They got advice from each other. Writers are kind of skittish when it comes to that stuff. However, I do have a few friends that are writers and whom I admire very much, and no problem. There's no problem there. Like we don't clash or anything like that. But for the most part, there are some writers who are unapproachable, and I think that's ridiculous. Now they are narcissists. I'm not going to mention names though. It's not that kind of channel. All right, you know what? I got to cut it short today because I got to walk a mile down the road and go pick up my Jeep. I finally got an oil change. Can you believe it? And I got to stop at the ATM because they prefer getting cashish instead of the credit card, if you know what I mean. I hope you all have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, God willing. Ciao, ciao.